Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to jump right in, and today I want to talk to you guys about common twin flame obstacles and or roadblocks. Typically, if you have found yourself on this twin flame journey, chances are you are dealing with some type of obstacle that is blocking the union, or so it seems. Chances are you have more than one obstacle. You may be facing many obstacles in your union. So let's touch base on those. So, the first obstacle, and I feel like this is probably the most popular or one of the most popular obstacles, is the involvement of a karmic partner. So this means there's either a marriage outside of the union, there is a committed relationship of some type outside of the union, and all of these relationships could include children. In other words, it would be your twin being committed to or involved with another person romantically. The second most common obstacle that I have seen on this journey is a large physical distance between yourself and your twin flame. So you guys are either living on opposite sides of the country or in other countries altogether. Either the way, there's a huge kind of gap that separates the both of you. The third and also hugely common obstacle is the twin flame age gap. So quite often there will be either a mild to a large age gap. Typically what I have seen on the journey, if there is an age gap involved, it is typically 10 years plus. That doesn't go to say that, you can have an age gap less than 10 years, but typically it is 10 years plus, and I have personally seen it go all the way up to about 40 years or so between the twin pair. And the fourth obstacle that I have seen both with my clients and also within the twin flame community would be the obstacle of religious differences. If you have any other obstacles, let me know in the comments below so that way I can also make a video regarding those. But these four are the main obstacles that I have personally seen on the twin flame journey. I have experienced some of these as well. But also, I want to let you guys know that these obstacles are not only here for a reason, but if you do have one or even all of them, chances are that you are on the twin flame journey. So when you experience an obstacle or a roadblock like this, it's often very much so in your face. And if someone were to, for an example, ask you, hey, why aren't you in union with your twin flame? Typically your mind goes to one of these things that you guys have between one another. And again, if I didn't list, an obstacle that you are going through, whatever your mind kind of goes to as to why you guys aren't in union yet, I want you to know that these are all here for a very important reason. So as a twin flame, you're here to really knock down those boundaries that humanity has placed on love. We were, in a sense, taught to operate in this type of controlled paradigm when it comes to love. And we were almost taught that love and relationships, they all have to look a certain way and they have to kind of fit into this template that humanity and society has created. So for an example, if you were to go tell someone like, hey, I'm in a relationship with this person, we have a 30-year age gap, chances are you're going to get some weird looks. And that's because humanity was conditioned to see relationships and love in a certain way. And we as twin flames are here to really knock those boundaries down and create something new, create a new paradigm to love and relationships. So not only do these obstacles not matter, we're meant to have them, because as you overcome these types of obstacles in your relationship, you're also paving the way for everybody else to follow. You're adding to the conscious collective in creating a new paradigm and a new template for love. So whatever obstacle you're experiencing right now with your twin, don't worry about it. Don't feel like this is an obstacle and don't look at it as an obstacle, because the moment you start defining these things as being blocks to your union and, you know, blocking the love between the two of you, they actually turn into that. They become blocks. And not only do they stop you from getting to union, but you end up perpetuating them for longer and longer and longer. So instead of catapulting yourself to union by not seeing these things as blocks or obstacles, you're keeping yourself in separation with your twin. I go in depth in my course to twin flame union on how exactly to overcome all of these obstacles and these illusions of blocks. And I know a lot of you listening have already taken part of my course. If not, the link is below. If you're still in separation with your twin flame or your soulmate or even your specific person, I highly, highly recommend you check this course out. I literally walk you to union from start to finish in this course. So if you feel like you're stuck, please go check this out, because it will help you quickly create that momentum that you need to union. But in short, the more that you make these blocks and obstacles an issue in your mind and in your thoughts and in your belief system, the more they're actually going to be blocks and obstacles. If, however, you begin creating positive and beautiful affirmations surrounding these things, they will turn into that, because you're now defining them in a brand new way. So the goal is really to stop wrapping these things up in a negative definition and a negative vibration and in a negative affirmation, and really start defining them in a brand new holistic way. If you share an age gap with your twin flame, you need to be coming up with an affirmation that looks something like, I'm so happy and excited that our age gap between us has assisted the union. Or if your twin flame is involved with or committed to a karmic partner or a husband or wife or somebody outside of the union, you need to come up with an affirmation that looks something like, I'm so happy and excited my twin flame is now fully committed to me. If you have the large physical distance, an affirmation would be something like, I'm so happy and grateful my twin flame and I now either live together or we live close to one another. Whatever you can do to override what you currently have between the both of you, whatever you can say that helps you redefine these things that seem like they're blocking the union, then these things that seem like they're blocking the union will actually end up benefiting you in some way, shape, or form, simply because you're now defining them in a brand new way that actually benefits you. So if you're experiencing one or more things on this list, or you're experiencing other things that I didn't list here in this video, maybe you should really start to write them down. Write them down on a piece of paper. Write down what you feel like is blocking the union currently. And on the other side of that piece of paper, I want you to write the opposite positive version of those things. Come up with some type of an affirmation that redefines the perceived obstacle between the both of you, and fold that piece of paper over and just focus and pay attention to that other side of the paper that actually now benefits the union. The more that you focus on the good and the more you focus on the things that actually benefit you, the more those things will actually take form and perpetuate. The more you do this, the more momentum you build to union. And again, every time your mind kind of drifts or wanders over to something that doesn't benefit you or doesn't benefit the union, or some type of a block or boundary or obstacle the two of you have, instead of sitting in that vibration and letting that vibration take control over you, simply shift your mind to the solution. What would the solution be? That is where you need to place your mind, your thoughts, and your belief system. The more you place yourself into the solution and the more you think about the opposite positive version of whatever you're dealing with right now with this person, the quicker you will accelerate. And your union, which might right now seem like it's months away or even years away, could really start to play itself out within a few weeks. I have seen the most amazing things happen as soon as people begin to change their mindset. If there's a specific obstacle you guys want me to make a video on, please comment down below and let me know what that obstacle is. I will read all of the comments you guys leave me. If this video has helped you, or if you want more guidance to union, please subscribe to my channel. And if you know anyone who would possibly benefit this video, please share. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you guys soon.